We very much want downtown to be a remarkable urban experience. Well, this past year has been another good year, but what's remarkable about it was a very good year from an economic performance point of view in a region that has essentially gone very flat. What we've seen is a kind of a continued expansion of the quality of offerings. The opening of City Center, I think, is symbolic of the change taking place in the city. Well, one of the fun initiatives in the past year is to sort of build on the efforts not only of the expansion of all the farmers markets, but also of some of the activities we've run and programmed in the park, and to recognize that the downtown is really part of a larger movement in the United States, and that's toward the creation of healthy communities which focus on wellness. I also think it's something that at a much smaller scale, which has been the kind of reorganization of our SAM services. We've been able to bring new technology to them. It's allowed for more dynamic deployment. It's allowed them to provide better information to others. So at all levels and all places, we're able to kind of make the experience of coming downtown better. Beyond that, we're looking at taking advantage of the surveillance systems that many people put in around their buildings. Certainly they're used for issues that relate to security, but beyond that, we think they can give us information about just the general environment. Well, it's interesting because historically, the kind of renewal of downtown started with the redo of Pennsylvania Avenue about 40 years ago. And Pennsylvania Avenue is sort of felt to be large, monumental, and in fact the real estate values there are not the same as elsewhere. So there is a need to both renew the street from an economic point of view, but to rethink it. And I think there are, if you look around the world, the way grand boulevards are conceived are very different than what they were, even 50 years ago when Pennsylvania Avenue was redone. The Champs-Élysées, for example, is really essentially a large theater platform. They close the street for botanical exhibits. They close it for celebrations of the city. We need to think the same way about Pennsylvania Avenue. Well, as everybody knows, this past year the United States had the opportunity to participate in the World Cup soccer, and the team progressed quite well. There was an opportunity at one point in time, as we learned from other cities, that people were celebrating the watching of it in public spaces. So through our efforts, we were able to secure the Freedom Plaza, to get sponsorship, so that we could celebrate what is now the global sport. So the rethinking of Pennsylvania Avenue is being done for a variety of reasons, but not the least of which is to make it a place for us who are Washingtonians to enjoy, just like we enjoy so many other parts of the city. That the district is not only coming of age, but it's now reaching a new level of expectation and a new position from which we move forward.